Of the Mr. Heater 30,000 BTU propane wall heater. When I was trying to do a little research and find some other reviews online, I just didn't feel like some parts were covered, so I'm going to do my own, my very first review on YouTube. So this is going to be heating a 2-car detached garage with a high ceiling, no insulation, and just to take the bite out of the air. It's gotten down below 0 in Jersey here, and that's not normal. I can't do anything out here, and I'm trying to just clean up the garage a little bit, be a little more organized. So the biggest thing right here is this steel elbow. Comes with the heater, and it attaches to the internal gas inlet. And the inlet inside the heater is aluminum. This is steel. So I've read a lot of reviews, and I did the same thing. I was a little eager, a little excited. I test fitted this part, no Teflon, nothing. Spun it in. It went like a quarter turn and got stuck. And I was like, left or right, I don't know what to do. Should I try to take it out? Should I not? So I decided to twist it, and I shouldn't have done that. And I stripped threads. I finally had to get a wrench and remove it entirely. And I had stripped a good, you can see, I stripped quarter-inch, I don't know, maybe a little more, of the internal, and I was dead in the water. Essentially, I had a broken heater. So I had to get a tap and die set from Harbor Freight. Pay like $40 for one little tiny piece I need, and I was able to use that tap and fix the threads inside. And then I didn't use this heater, or I'm sorry, this elbow, but I didn't need it. And if you do need an elbow, I would suggest getting a different part, or do not test fit, put the Teflon on, be ready to go, and get it right the first time, because I spun it in there, I installed it. Turns out I was leaking from that exact spot that I screwed up. So that was the big thing. Don't do that. I did use the Mr. Heater quick connect kit. It comes with that little flex line down there you can see, and a couple of the attachments here and up in the inlet. So that's where the elbow would attach. I didn't need to, because you see I just wanted to come straight down off the wall, and that's it. I just put up a piece of plywood just to I didn't know if the back of the heater got a tiny bit hot. I'd rather have wood bunch, instead of the drywall. And that'll give me a place to put the cleat. The cleat just screws in and then slides into 2 slots in the back of the heater. It all works. The quick connect kit does come with a gas valve shut-off. I originally started to use that, but that part was also a little stripped. Plus, I'm using a 20-gallon tank right here. It's easy for me to swap out these 20 gallons because it's right. The hardware store is right down the road from me, and it's way easier just to do that. And plus, I'm turning it off at the tank each time, so I don't need to have an extra valve that's an emergency shut-off. It's just another joint that could leak, and I don't need it. And I turn it off right here, and that's it. I've ran it for maybe a total of 5 hours. I want to say 3-4 hours in one night when the outside temperature was actually 0. My garage door opener temperature over there, the thermometer did say it was actually 0 degrees in here. And I ran it for 3-4 hours, and it was comfortable. In this general area back here where I was kind of hanging out having beers, it was actually probably 60 degrees in this general area. Back there near the garage door opener, which is very close, that's where all the cold air would be coming in, it said 40. So 0 to 40, that's pretty good, because I'm not expected to be like a house in here. It's uninsulated. It's got these old windows that are just hinged. I just need to take the bite out, chill out, so I can actually get things done and not wear gloves. I can't work with gloves. I hate it. So I'm just going to start it up, and that's pretty much it. So I turn the tank on. And you twist to pilot. And you got to press it down and kind of get the gas going. It's not a long line, so it should be pouring out now. And then the ignition, battery powered, and there's your pilot. Quick and easy. It's been good so far. I didn't use the regulator that Mr. Heater sold, and now you can let it off. First time you got to hold that gas down a little bit, just like a normal heater in the house. We got to You know, your hot water heater, you gotta keep that thing pressed to light the pilot for a little bit until that I forget the name of that piece, catches, the thing that keeps the flame going. And now your pilot's on. If you've got a longer hose, you probably gotta wait to purge out the air. Like I said, what is this gonna be, like 3 feet, 3.5 feet from the tank here. So it's quick for me. Purges it out and it starts right up. And then that's on all day. When you use this indoors, then maybe you keep it like this and you have that emergency valve shut off, so you could shut it off, you know, at the appliance or near the appliance, and you run it to a much larger tank. But if you're doing a garage or a shop kind of setup, this is perfectly fine. The Mr. Heater 2-stage regulator is like $35-40. I returned it because it came too late for me. I went to Home Depot and just got a grill regulator, and it works just fine. That little bit right there. So now I'm going to turn it to 1. See the little propane radiant wall catch. And just for instructional purposes, I'm going to put it up to level 5. So 1 through 5. Right here. 1 through 5. And this is the radiant one, not the blue flame. And this is propane only. They make propane specific ones and natural gas specific ones. This is propane radiant. And then that thing will get nice and orange. And it works very well. I did not get the heater because it said, all the reviews said the heater, 1 sucks. 2, if you have a flush mount, because this comes with feet, I'm not using the feet. If you have it mounted to the wall, the fan is like pressed against the wall where it can't even work. Can't even get any air back there to spin. So in a garage setting, maybe you could put a 4x4 and then put the cleat on the 4x4, and that would give you that space in between the wall and the heater, so it'd still be mounted to the wall, but it would be set back a little bit where you could have airflow. I wanted flush mount. I got kids coming in here, and I don't need anyone getting burnt. And I just want it as flush and out of the way as possible, and that's why I'm got this winter, because I'm cleaning house. And I'm getting rid of a lot of crap. Built this little loft up here, my pull-up bar, and got a lot of stuff up there. And my Optimus heater from Amazon, it was good, but unless you're standing right underneath it, it just feels like you're getting sunburn in the back of your neck. It's cool if you're drinking coffee or drinking a beer in here, you're taking a break from shoveling or something, but to really heat things up, this thing's good to go. So I'm going to turn it off right here at the main, and that'll run it right out, because it's such a short line, can't survive at all. And hear that click, and it's off. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section. I'll answer it. It's my only video on YouTube, so I felt it was very important to do this, because with that elbow, and you test fit it, you're dead in the water. And I doubt they'll honor a return with that. So, alright. Thanks, YouTube. Later.